So hello and welcome back to Pentamath. Today I'm going to be doing a Pi Day special, and we are going to be calculating the value of pi using surface area. So I actually nearly forgot about Pi Day. I was just reminded because of my alarm clock that always sits on front of my desk, and it told me that it was the 14th of March, so I think we should do a Pi Day special. So you are going to be using pi in the formula for the surface area of a ball. Now what is the formula? Well, it is simply 4 times pi r squared, so 4 times the area of the shadow of the ball, and then 4 pi r squared is also just pi times the diameter squared, so I'm just going to be using that because it also makes things easier. Okay, so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to wrap a piece of paper around the ball and then cut it off so that it is exactly the surface area of the ball, and then unwrap it, and then I'll somehow calculate the area of that and then use that and the diameter of the ball to calculate pi. It'll be very inaccurate, but we'll just see how bad it is. Right, so first, I've actually already measured the diameter of the ball. It is about 6 centimeters. Yeah, you can kind of see that there, but I'm pretty sure it's about 6 centimeters. So we'll just be using that as an approximation. So now all we need to do is just grab a piece of paper to wrap the ball around. Let's go. Alright, so now I have a piece of paper along the ball, so now I think we should just start wrapping this and see how it goes. So I'm just gonna start wrapping up in a really random fashion. So I'm just gonna scrunch it up like that. Actually no, you know what? I think we only need half the sheet. Yeah, that's enough for wrapping the ball around. So I'll just do that and then get rid of all the excess parts, and then yeah, that'll be the surface area. Right, I'll use scissors just to cut off all the excess parts that aren't just actual either overlapping or just hanging out or stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do that quickly, and then I'll skip straight to when I'm finished. Okay, so now I've pretty much got the paper to about the exact surface area of the ball, so there's not much overlap. If there is overlap, then it will be kind of replaced by the gaps that there also are, so let's just hope it's pretty much accurate, and yeah, I can't really bother making it more accurate. Yes, this is a part of it, so we'll just remove the ball now, and we'll have to use something to find the area of this thing. So how I think I'm going to measure the area of this thing is by just drawing a centimeter sized grid over it, and then just using that to calculate the area by counting the individual squares. So I think I'll just quickly go through that and just draw the grid, and then we'll start counting. Alright, let's go. Alright, now I've finished drawing the grid on top of both of the pieces. Now you can just start counting all of the squares one by one. So first I'll just count all of the complete squares, and then I'll do all of these like half squares and like just fractions of squares. Right, let's go. And just note, some of these, like, it's not quite a half square, but I'll just be counting that because like I can't be bothered going too accurate. Okay, let's go. And yes, this is very inaccurate, but like, we'll just have to deal with it. We can't really do anything about it. Okay, so first we'll just focus on this big piece for now. I have so far counted 117 either complete squares or at least most of the square. Now I'm just gonna check through just some of these side pieces just to see if I should count them. So I'm just gonna only count them as either a half, just basically 0, or complete square just to make it simple. Right, so I'm just going to be starting to label them, so I'm just gonna do just 0, 1, or a half. Actually, you know what, if it's 0, I'm not even going to label it. If it's 1 or a half, then I'll just label it, because there might not be enough space for just 0. So, okay, so that one's gonna count as 0. That's a half. That's a half. So now I've pretty much just completely labeled the main piece already. We just need to count the number of halves and holes, and just count the number of halves because I've already got the number of holes. So yeah, let's go. 25 halves. Okay, 25 halves, that's just 25 over 2, and then so 25 over 2, that's 12 and a half. So 12 and a half, adding it onto the 122 total square count, that is that would be 134 and a half for this main piece. Now just this little piece, and I'll just record this somewhere. So the main piece is 134 and a half. Now that's tiny piece. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe I'll just count all of the rest just as one more hole, so that'll be 6. Okay, so that means in total, the surface area would be 134 and a half plus 6, that is 140 and a half. So that's about an approximation. So now, as I told you before, the formula is pi times the diameter squared. The diameter is 6, that's just pi times 6 squared is 140 and a half. 6 squared is just 36. And then so that means pi is just going to be 140 and a half divided by 36. Now we can just get that fraction out, so that's just 281 over 72. And now all we have to do is just plug this into a calculator and see what we get. Okay, so 281 divided by 72 equals 3.9027 recurring. Okay, I did not actually expect it to be that accurate, but like, I guess that's the new value of pi. 3.902.777 ... So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video interesting. If you find out that I actually made a mistake in my calculations and that's why I got such an inaccurate value of pi, then please point that out in the comments. And otherwise, I'll also put a link to the in the description and a card for my party should be this 22nd of July video. Yeah, you can have a look at that if you want. Yeah, that's also related to pi and stuff. So then, if I don't think I've had any other Pi Day videos from previous years. If I do, then I will definitely put that in the link in the description, and again, a card in the top right corner. And otherwise, I think I'll see you in the next video.